we went virtual. We took the week after spring break, then all of our classes are online. And the beauty of what we're doing is some things that we're doing in the arts can't be continued exactly like they would be on campus. But I started thinking, somewhere along the way, the faculty are still teaching, the students are still creating art. So it just occurred to all of us, we're still in business creating art. And so we had to find a way to bring it to our community. So that's what we have tried to do, both with the C3 videos, and then Claudia and the Department of Art have done a really great collaboration between McDonough and the department to do gallery talks. Now they're starting to do student exhibitions.
The Student Art Association virtual exhibition, right when we had to close down the museum temporarily, we were supposed to be accepting entries for the juried student annual. And so as an alternative to that, we're accepting entries via email and posting them on our social media of student work. It is not juried, but it is a good way to show off our student work. In early May, beginning of May, we should be launching the BFA exhibition, which the museum is working on compiling images from graduating seniors now. And that will be a virtual, a digital exhibition, like a flip book that will be found on our website. We are also doing the Museum Challenge, or hashtag Museum Challenge, whatever you want to call it. This comes from a number of other challenges that museums are doing. The Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam started it on their social media, and then it was picked up by the Getty Museum. You want to find a master work of art, and there are a number of museums that have open access collections, like the Getty Museum, the National Gallery of Art, Metropolitan Museum of Art, and the Art Institute of Chicago. And you can go in and find a work of art that you think is interesting and is something you could possibly recreate. And then the only rule is that you're supposed to use household items to recreate it photographically. When I did mine, I did what is commonly known as Whistler's Mother. I used a sheet. I had a dark blue sheet that I threw over me, and it was dark enough in the room that it looked black, so it looked like a black dress. I used toilet paper and paper towels to create her bonnet. I had a washcloth that I used for her handkerchief. So just trying to think outside the box and decide what items do I have that could be something else or could look like something else, and then photograph it and submit the original image of the artwork and then your photograph. They can post it on their Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook and tag McDonough, so that would be at McDonough Museum of Art, or they could email it to McDonough Museum of Art at ysu.edu. We collaborated with the Butler Museum, so Director Luzona spoke with Joyce Mistovich, who is the Director of Education there at the Butler, and she was able to email the information to all of her school contacts in the Mahoning Valley. So I believe, I have heard that we have some art teachers who will be enlisting their students to do this project as well. So that's being posted on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and we're very excited about that. The other initiative that the Cliffe College is doing is the C3 initiative, so Cliffe Creative Connections.
It's a sampling, I call them vignettes, of faculty and students. Everything is beautiful about it. Like, I love the gallery talks. And this last one had Catherine Garlick, who's a costume designer in the Department of Theater and Dance. This amazing little 5-minute, it was sped up video of how she sketches and then how she draws her designs. I hope it provides glimpses of all the things that go on in Bliss Hall, which is where Cliffe College is, on a daily basis, but some people might not realize that we have all of that stuff occurring regularly, and I think it further underscores it's a very comprehensive college.
The C3 compilation videos are found on the YSU YouTube page, and then Just the art department segments will also be posted on the McDonough website and the McDonough YouTube page.
The arts touch your soul. They encapsulate our humanity. So this is a way that Cliffe College can help people stay in touch with that in this really surreal time in our lives.
For over a century, Farmers National Bank has stood strong. Through booms and busts, peaks and valleys, we've learned to know the seasons and how to grow in each of them. During challenging times, everyone is reminded of the value of solid relationships in both life and business. Farmers, stand strong.